Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome those who are new. My name is Void. Today we're going to be taking a look at Predator Badlands teaser trailer. Now, we've heard a little bit of information about this movie, but not too much. I think all we know so far, without looking at the trailer, is that this Predator movie is going to have a different spin onto it. So instead of the Predator being a bad guy, the villain, which he usually is in these movies, he's actually going to be the protagonist, the main character in this, which is very interesting, different spin onto this, which is why I'm intrigued to check out this trailer. So I think we're going to stop talking about it and just dive right into this. All right, let's get into this. Room full of skulls, awesome. It's got a dinosaur skull in there. Whoever that, I think that was a Predator. November 7th, okay. Oh, have we seen those before? Oh shit, okay. We're on like a different, whoa. Androids? The whaling androids? Are those, oh shit, okay. I'm liking the design of this whole world. What the whoa, you got a lightsaber or some shit right there.
Something that can't be killed.
Oh shit, okay. What the hell? Alright, so it's definitely taking place on a different planet. Alright guys, so that was the trailer for Predator Badlands. Now, I'm gonna get into like Easter eggs and things we missed a little bit towards the end of this video, but I just want to give you, I guess, my thoughts on this for a bit first. Looks great. There's a lot that's being set up in here that I'm really excited for, and I'll get to that in a minute. But the whole premise of Predator being the protagonist, or maybe not protagonist, but main character, at least in here, is very interesting, very different from the previous Predator movies where they're set on Earth and Predator is usually the bad guy and it's the human that's the main character. And also it seems like this movie is going to be set on a different planet as well. Excited to see where that's going to take us. Since we're not going to be set on Earth anymore with this movie. And we did get shots of different plant life, like these vines that were like kind of living. So this alien planet is definitely alive. There's going to be different types of aliens and creatures we're going to see. Not just like the predators. Don't think those are the only ones we're going to see. It did look like we are just getting a look at the main protagonist as the only predator in here, but we'll see. There was like a weird samurai looking dude in there. We'll take a look at him in a second, but I think we should just dive right into this and see what kinds of Easter eggs we missed, background things we didn't see yet. But yeah, let's get into that. Alright, so the trailer first starts out with this room full of skulls, and before I talk about this, I just wanted to say one thing that I didn't talk about 5 seconds ago. So like I said, the main character in this is the Predator, and basically he's gonna be an outcast to the Predator species. So maybe he did something to piss him off, like how a few other Predators in the previous movies have done, where they've gone against their species, maybe helped out a human. Maybe this Predator didn't do his job where he's supposed to hunt different things around different planets. Maybe he's, you know, a pacifist. I don't think we know at the moment. But there is a poster that said first hunt, or what was it? First hunt, last chance, something like that. So maybe this Predator is gonna be hunting for the first time, and he has to basically, I guess, win the species back to be accepted back into society, maybe. I don't know. That's my guess. But anyways, back to the skull room. We do get a look at a few of these skulls. It looks like a predator did fight a dinosaur at one point. That would be a very interesting movie if we got a predator versus dinosaurs. But what I wanted to talk about was this middle skull here. I'll probably zoom in for you guys right here. This is actually a reference to the Independence Day aliens, which is very interesting. Maybe they're trying to set up like a connection there between Predator and Independence Day, or maybe this is just some random cameo Easter egg kind of paying homage to the Independence Day movies. I did hear people were also saying this is an alien from the World of War movie, I think it's called. I don't know, Independence Day, to be honest, I didn't see the movie, but I do know what it's about, and I remember those aliens, and this is basically what their skull or their face shape looked like. Same kind of design. This one looks like it might have been more of an infant from their species, because it looks a lot smaller, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but let's move on to the next thing here. Alright, we get this shot of, I'm guessing, the Predator. I did notice this Predator is a lot smaller in size, but it may be just because we're getting a perspective of him and not like a human next to him, that he kind of looks smaller. So I'm thinking he's like the same size. But anyways, I was going to talk about the fact that, like I said before, this movie is going to be taking place on a whole new alien planet. I don't think this is like the Predator's homeland. This is probably just a planet this particular predator has to go to fight some unkillable alien that we saw during the end of the trailer, which I'll get into in a second. But I also want to say this movie is going to be taking place actually in the future. And what I mean by future is this movie will be taking place in the future relative to the Prey movie, which was set during the 1700s, I believe, with the Comanche. I think I'm saying that right, but let me know if I'm not. But yeah, in Prey, we had natives fighting the predators instead of having just Americans fight them. And that movie turned out to be great, and now this movie is going to be set in the future. I don't know how many years after Prey, but it's just interesting the way we're jumping from timeline to timeline here. We did get confirmed a sequel to Prey is going to be coming out pretty soon here. Now that Predator Badlands is filmed and releasing this year, I'm sure they're going to start filming on Prey in a few months, maybe a year from now. Not too sure. But yeah, back to the topic of this being on a different planet. I just think this is such a cool different story point we're going with here, since all the previous Predator movies did take place on planet Earth instead. So we'll see how that goes when this movie eventually comes out. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to dive into here is this female character we get a glimpse of in this trailer. The only thing we knew before this trailer so far was that she is some kind of twin sister of somebody, and that she is going to be exploring this alien world that this predator has to hunt people in. She's going to be exploring it for the first time, basically. But now that the trailer has come out, now we have a look at the girl again, and she's revealed to be a Weyland-Yutani android, which the Weyland-Yutani company, if you guys don't know, actually appeared in most or all of the Alien movies. They're the ones who make those androids that you see in every single one of them. The previous Alien movie we got was Romulus, and we did get that one android in there that had a very big part into the story with that one. So this is very interesting, because with her being in here in the Predator movie, we could be getting a setup to the Alien vs. Predator movie, maybe a potential movie in the future. And I'm very excited for this. And I think, the previous Alien vs. Predator movies maybe didn't do so well in the box office. I'm not too sure. They came out when I was a little bit younger, I didn't pay attention to this stuff that much back then. But I just remember loving those movies. They were just so cool to me, seeing an alien and predator fighting each other, the action scenes in that were just awesome. Probably not something the kids should be watching, but you know, whatever. But yeah, I just have good memories about that, and them potentially setting another movie up to be made in the future is very exciting. All right, wanted to talk about this guy because this dude looks menacing as hell. I'm guessing this dude's probably maybe they're sending this guy's gonna be setting out some kind of alien to hunt down this outcast that's trying to make a name for himself, or not make a name, but trying to go back into be accepted into their society, of predators. So this dude might be the not protagonist, the antagonist, because we did get a shot of him like killing another predator, so maybe he's killing a bunch of outcasts. I think that's all we have to talk about for this trailer. I didn't see anything else in terms of Easter eggs or things in the background we missed. But yeah, this movie comes out November 7th. I think out of 10, I would give this like a 8 or a 7 based on excitement. I'll give this an 8 out of 10. I'm pretty interested to see where this movie is going to take us story-wise, with it being on a different planet and all, and a predator being the main character. It's just really intriguing to me. It's very different compared to the other Predator movies. This movie is definitely taking a more action route, not horror like how the Prey movie was, or the previous maybe like first 3 Predator movies were. But I don't know how you would make a Predator movie about a predator being a horror movie. So I think this suits this particular movie very well. But yeah, let me know what your guys' rating is based on excitement down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this trailer in the comments down below as well. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notification to stay up to date on all new videos I upload in the future. And be sure to follow my socials. I have them linked in the description down below. I got Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that shit. Hope you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.